Hey everybody. Hold on. Hi. Still setting up stuff. So it's gonna be just one more second. Let me move this over here. Oops. Okay. You might hear the game start up here in a second. Oh man. It has been hot in my area recently. Like, I mean, it has been hot in a lot of places recently, but also here. And as I say that, I realize the irony of there being flames behind me. Alright, let me turn the music off. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then let's switch over to the game. Okay. Does it look okay? I think it does. Right? Alright, so I think we're starting on Chapter 2, Part 2. So what happened last time? Our mentor died, and we sent him off into space for his burial. And then I think that was the gist of it. And there's an assassin after us from our clan. All right. Do I have to do this again? I did all this last time. Am I too big on the screen? This was all the funeral. Yeah, we saw all this last time. It just didn't save afterwards. I'm just skipping through it. There's like a motorcycle or something outside. I was just like waiting for it to pass. Oh yeah, and then there was something wrong with her. Chapter 2, Part 2. Now we're caught up. Okay. Wait. Didn't Bones ask you to help? Show us what you got, buddy. Ignis above, do you know how hard it is to find devices that witches use? The battery in that thing is a damn antique. But I did it for Bones, and I found one anyway. You can find one at Trash Mountain. It's a space station that specializes in taking apart United mining vessels. But I have to tell you, that area was a major part of the Lumen War, so most of the folks there are retired Ring veterans. If they see that Lumen-seeking vessel, all they're gonna see is a ship of their sworn enemy. Don't matter if it's new or used, they'll point all the they'll point all the damn space torpedoes at you. Better keep the comm lines open, or you're gonna get shut down in a hot minute. Your trusted Ignis merchant, Lamar. Thanks, bro. Ia's speech device was an antique from the war. There weren't many places where you could find one, but she took good care of it. If I hadn't heard her voice suddenly cut out, I wouldn't have noticed that her throat was damaged. Here, I installed the backup batteries. You'll at least be able to speak for now. But they won't last long, just so you know. Hey, I'm not worried. I got you. I can fix things, Eddie. But I can't generate power. Let's stop wasting time. We need to go to Trash Mountain right away. Alright. Oops. Whew. Let me click. I need to so I'll keep that. I don't know. But I need fuel badly. Armor plates were full up on everything else. Okay, that's gonna do it. See ya. Do we even need any of this stuff I just bought? I don't think so. Can I sell that back? Hold on. Nope. I'm screwed. Okay. Well, let's scan the thing. Coordinates. This one. Over there. Their voices will forever echo throughout the peaks. Their souls shall return to Ignis. This is a warning to the Lumen-seeking vessel at 12 o'clock. Are you United Mining? You're approaching the resting place of our fallen brothers. We'll decide whether to open fire depending on your response. We're getting warning signals. It looks like an old sect of Liberation Front that was supposedly wiped out after the war. This ship looks like it's been damaged in battle. Should we respond? We found out that it was a group of guerrillas that had been drifting for a long time and needed serious help. After realizing they'd made a mistake, they boarded Red Chamber, apologized, and even gave us something as a gift. Nice. Thanks, bros. Ooh, look at this place. Ignis above, may your spirit go in peace and return as light as light. The massive inscriptions carved into the asteroid reminded me of the Universal Flight. The Universal Flight Monument in East Ocean. The inscription on the Liberation Monument recounted the war between the Ring Liberation Front and United Mining. The front forced United Mining out of the asteroid belt after sacrificing themselves in the final guerrilla operations. Out of gratitude, later generations of Peakers established a Presidio shrine to pray that they return to the land and Lumen. Eddie, we're coming up on an unidentified object. Analysis has revealed that it's about 2 standard meters long. The signal is really weak. Should we try to salvage it? Sure. It turned out to be an empty casket. The followers of Myria believe that those that passed should return to Ignis. Ida said that these types of caskets could often be found in ruins. Most of them were abandoned caskets and had been reported to the authorities after space burials were banned. Well, we have a casket. Ignis above. A prayer for the soul, written in Myrian runes, was elegantly arranged on the outside of the cabin. The inhabitants of the asteroids, using post-war wreckage, would piece together a cabin to use as a ship for the deceased's return to Ignis. Hi, Kage. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm not as tired this time. This was the only cave in the asteroid belt where no one dared to touch the Lumen. Built within the cave, the shrine's altar was not as large as those in other shrines, but the number of Presidio idols was staggering. Most of these idols scattered among the pools were donated to show appreciation for the front, hoping that Lumen would light the way for those who had passed, so that they may return in peace. Young man, are you here to mourn the heroes of the belt as well? Take your Presidio Astrolabe and pray to our Lord's Presidio, then throw it into the pond, and they will watch over you. This Presidio sanctuary must have been built to show appreciation for the Ring Liberation Front. Didn't think there'd be someone taking care of it. Did you forget your astrolabe? Not a problem. So long as you remember our motto, Endless Lumen, light the way. That the belt may rise again one day. As soon as I finished speaking, a blue lumen light flashed before my eyes, and I passed out. When I came to, the man was nowhere to be found. Carry on the will of the belt, and never let United Mining encroach on our homeland. I heard a voice whisper these words, and in my hand was something he had left me. Nice. Found in all caves, Presidio is the titulary deity that inhabits... I can't read for some reason. Titulary deity that inhabits countless locations and takes millions of forms. The Ring Liberation Front, who swore to take back the asteroid belt, was unwavering in their belief. Oh, God. You can nap if you want to. You know, we're just reading basically today. So if you want to, even if you want to nap while watching this, that's up to you. Never want to take away a good nap from somebody, you know. All right. Nice. Endless lumen light the way, that the belt may rise again one day. Shh, someone's here. Child, we kicked United Mining out of the belt long ago. What are you doing in a place like this? Shouldn't you be out having fun? My time ASMR. Well, I hope it's relaxing enough. Just a minute ago, there was no one here. Where did these old front veterans come from? Come now, us peekers love ourselves a good adventure. Here, we got a little gift for you. This stuff right here, lumen fennel. We used this back in the war. Inhale just a little and you'll see wonderful things. Uh-oh. I mean, I want to say no, but the no option is pretty rude. It says, get away from me, only weak-minded people use that stuff. No, I'm good, bro. I planned on leaving without looking back, but then I heard, Children of the Peaks, take care. I turned to my head, but besides a few wisps of smoke, not a soul was to be found. Explore a little more. And that's it. Is there no upgrades available? That's okay. Now, do we go to another abnormal? Yes, because we have to. Walk in with 100 credits. Walk out with 1,000. I was not in the... Hold on. Let me redo that. Walk in with 100 credits. Walk out with 1,000. Change your fate and that scavenger lifestyle. Bet starts at 100, and Myriad artifacts can be used as loans. Ads blocked. Well, let's go to the space casino. What's wrong? Don't just stand there. Sorry, are you able to speak now, Ida? Don't worry, this backup battery will keep me talking for another half-month. I can even sing if you want. It's fine. So what's on your mind? A few days ago, during Kay's burial, despite our differences in faith, your recital of East Ocean's prayers were beautiful. Thank you. It's nothing. I learned them when I was growing up in the witching tower. At the time, I couldn't understand why we had to memorize prayers from other solar systems. I guess you never know. Oh, have you heard of the witching tower? It was a religious organization in Thousand Peaks that trained witches. I was there since I was young. Is it like East Ocean, where your clan trains you since childhood? Clan? Idie was sent there. Yeah, I have no memory of my parents.
Sorry. It's fine. This is normal in the peaks. Anyone who showed potential for being a witch would be sent to the tower, and her family would receive a generous compensation. The 100 or so witches in the tower all came from similar backgrounds. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. What are you apologizing for? My master said this is a good thing. Because of this, I was able to help some folks who I never met. Everyone had it hard during the war. Peakers should help each other out. I gotta have some water. My mouth's drying up. Eddie, we're getting warning signals from an abandoned recycling center, but I can't tell who's targeting us.
Good day. You have entered the airspace of Fortuna Casino. All members of the Ring Liberation Front get a 20% discount. Please reply to this message so we can confirm your identity. If it turns out you're with United Mining...
Looks like things will get ugly if we don't respond carefully. Let's use the Rezo scanner? Yeah, it's difficulty 2. We can do it. Come on, come on, come on. They were hidden amid some space debris, but Ida was able to locate them almost immediately. That allows us to quickly put some distance between us and them. Oh, God. I'm trying not to knock the mic. Oh, no, I did it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I had to move something and I knocked the mic. No. Thank you, Kaga. I appreciate that. I'm glad that it's easy to listen to. Hold on, let me move myself over a tad. There we go. Okay. I didn't bring it up, but that's when I understood what people meant by human radar. Well, at least we got out of there. Ooh, this funky music. Listen to that. Ooh. 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 Wow. Wow. Okay. Dude, this is funky. Hold on. Woo. Woo. Drifting Casino, Fortuna. Life around the asteroid belt was not easy, and this was how peakers managed to enjoy their otherwise painful lives. Remy loved places like this. It was rumored that Fortuna's enterprise group was formed by veterans of the Ring Liberation Front who got investments from Misty Dragon via the Myriad Ignis Guild. Enormous sums of credits flow through their famous chain casinos, so much that they were called Caves of the Underworld. Eddie, we like never ever come to places like this. Plus, I've been feeling pretty lucky lately. Check it out. The biggest prize is Lumen Intel. I thought she was gonna like be interrupted. Lumen Intel. If we got enough credits, how about, you know, I'm not a big gambler, but June hasn't been feeling too well recently. Maybe this will cheer him up. June, you want to experience some real Thousand Peaks culture? You've helped us make a decent amount of money scavenging. Take these credits and use them however you want. I don't even have enough to make a big bet. Let's bet like a... That's like half my money though. Tiny bet, tiny bet, tiny bet? No. Do we bet? I'm not a gambler in real life. This is why, like, this is a problem. but I don't want to be rude. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. Even though we didn't lose a lot, I still felt guilty. Gambling was not for me. Ida said, well, at least you had some fun. I didn't know what to make of that. Obtained a tale of failure. In Thousand Peaks, everyone loved hearing terrible memories. Perhaps it made their own misery seem more bearable. That's funny. Alright, let's get out of here. Greetings, fellow people of the Belt. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. Regarding bounty number 04332. Ost-Ishan Noble June, Ost-Ishan Guardian K, suspected Mirian Witch unknown, suspected Peaker Pilot unknown. This bounty has been formally terminated. Please halt all related activities. This announcement has been legally authorized by Bones, the leader of the respected Bones Brigade, and is issued by Mackay, a subsidiary officer of the Mirian Ignis Guild. See attached certificate for verification. Nice, so we don't have a bounty on us anymore. Remy, you kidding me? Endless Lumen Remy. Oh, Remy. For whom my heart yearns. The bounty on you has been terminated. Bones disappears just like that. It happens that my luck was struck from the deepest depths of the galaxy. My dearest Remy, you're not hiding anything from me, are you? Oh no, could it be? You and him? You... System blocked. Heavens above, how could you? What about Ida? What about poor little Benzel? Your one true love, Benzel. P.S. You owe me a drink. P.P.S. After the bounty expires, you can go anywhere, right? P.P.P.S. To my side, for example. Oh my god, this guy is nuts. I don't have any intel to sell you. Die. Ooh, spicy. One day you'll need me. Patiently waiting, Benzel. That was funny. Die. Oh my god. Ooh, there's caves over there, but... Oh. Do we go to the cave? How much fuel is that? 3? So if I'm at 8... and then it's like 1 fuel to go to the other cave, but then it would be like, oof. No, we can't. But should we? I want to go. I'm going to the cave. We're going to the cave. Ring Liberation Front currently at war with United Mining in this airspace. Please leave immediately. Okay, well, we're not going there then. Yep, nope. I'll see you later. To improve the food shortage in Thousand Peaks, this farm was established by United Mining in 8514 of the Galactic Calendar. From this day forth, the following activities are strictly prohibited. Signal lost. Okay. Eddie, some merchant vessel in distress is trying to contact us. They want to trade with us or something. The ship's insignia looks like some kind of capybara. Oh my god. Endless Lumen, we've just escaped from a pirate attack. Our ship needs to be repaired immediately. Please, if you'll help us, we'll give you some valuable intel. We're begging you. Lumen intel again. Something doesn't feel right. We don't know them. The communications records showed a message written in some unusual language. I didn't have many positive encounters with these strange capybaras from the peaks. Fifth year of the Lumen War. Bones and the front launched a surprise attack, taking over their opponent's farm. Now heroes within the asteroid belt, they thought that their supply issues were resolved. They didn't expect United Mining to blow up the farm, or the stalemate that ensued. Nice. Environment simulator. Now the flowers will definitely grow a bit better. I still remember Ida smiling when she saw the environmental control system. If I remember correctly, it could simulate the environment needed for lumen plants to grow. Given that Red Chamber had a greenhouse, it was a crucial piece of equipment. Provisions. Military-grade provisions commonly seen during the war. Kay once suggested that the main reason United Mining won the war may not have been because of the witches, but because of their superior food logistics. Looks like we have enough materials to upgrade. Oh, upgrade. Let me upgrade. Nice. Plant selling prices are up by 20%. Nice. Sick. Explore one more time. Oh, we got some fuel. And there's nothing else to explore. Gotcha. But now that we have more fuel, do we go to the cave? Oh, it's abandoned. Let me just go. Why not? Fourth year of the Lumen War. The witches officially joined the fight. With their help, every cave became a living target. United Mining slowly but surely clamped down on the Ring Liberation Front, and they had no choice but to abandon their bases. Nice. You know what? We'll go there. Fourth year of the Lumen War. This was when the Ring Liberation Front took hold of two caves, strengthening them as contending local faction. But like what Bones mentioned, they never thought they would encounter a fleet of witches who crushed them instantly. All right. Oh, shit. We'll travel here. And then use the navigator again. And then travel here. Trash Mountain, where trash turns to gold over and over again. Now, what's a rusty, crusty, lumen-seeking vessel doing creeping around other people's airspace? We're recycling here, so scram. Eddie, it's scavengers from Trash Mountain. They found some valuable debris and are hogging the airspace. We're waiting for the disassembly crew to arrive. I mean, we have to go in. Oh. Well, thank God we got armor plating. I mean, we have to be here. This old space dock is located amidst the post-war abandoned airspace and is surrounded by a fleet of recycling vessels. Next to Lumen exploration, salvaging debris from the war became the second largest industry in Thousand Peaks. Endless rows of dismantled Lumen-seeking vessels and other military ships could be seen at the dock. This was the center of activity during the war, with decades worth of ship parts piling up here. So much material gathered that Trash Mountain was almost always looking for workers.
You're from around town, aren't you? It's people like you that started the war. Don't really want you to get involved. Ah, screw it. There's too many ships that need to be disassembled. You can start working whenever.
I didn't have much experience dismantling ships. What's more, I couldn't stop thinking about my dear Coon. It took a long time before I could get the job done. The manager kept grumbling about how unreliable outsiders were. He eventually paid, but it was a lot less than what we agreed upon. Common Lumen Coin. By the light of Ignis, may your fortune shine upon us and cast away the darkness. In areas outside the United Mining's jurisdictions, the Peakers refused to use their currency. Instead, they used coins produced by the Mirian Ignis Guild, which were forged with trace amounts of Lumen alloy. The first branch of the famous recycling station, Trash Mountain. Legend has it that Trash Mountain could strip down any ship into spare parts to be recycled and converted to credits. Naturally, this was the first place that came to mind when people were looking for rare parts.
You the crew Lamar was talking about? This is a military device made specifically for witches, kid. You working for them? Better watch out when you're dealing with witches. You get on their wrong side, and they will eat your soul.
Obtain military vocalizer battery. Ida's voice aid was old, but she never even considered getting a new one. One time I asked her why, and she said it was because the most important person in her life gave it to her.
That's a fine-looking ship you have there. Anything you want to scrap?
Is there anything we can sell? Ooh. Do I sell this? I don't know. Okay, let's back up. Now that we have like a lot of money. Why'd you buy me this? I still remember the awkward look on Remi's face when I gave her this wrench. Almost as if she didn't want to admit that she kind of liked it. Alright. What do we need for upgrades? If I buy one damaged lumen plate, I'll just buy one lumen plate then. Alright. Just so we have it for when we need it. The container has passed through the interstellar transport station. Thank you for supporting the Mirian Ignis Guild. Ignis above, your casket got through without a hitch. As for Trash Mountain's processing fees, I'll waive them this time. Don't be mistaken. I do business to make credits. You seem like decent people, you hear? Bones likes you, so I figured I'd... let's call it an investment. Best of luck. Remember what I did when you make it big. Seems like Lamar may actually be a good guy. Peakers, merchants, there's no good or bad. Thank you, Ida. I'm forever in your debt. I guess that wraps it up for you, June. So, what's next? Do you want to consider... Don't invite him, Eddie. We don't want to put him in further debt. I've made my decision. I apologize for not being able to respond to your generosity sooner. But now that my matter has been settled, Miriam Everlasting. If I may, oh, that was her. If I may, I wish to keep working on this ship. Please get up first. I know this is too much of me to ask, but please, I will devote myself completely to serve as your runner. No way. You stay here in Trash Mountain. Of course, you helped us too. Is there anything else? Hey. In addition, I wish to be given a portion of the mining rights for any caves we find. For countless generations, Lumen excavation was the lifeblood of my clan. But because of me, our caves were taken from us, leaving only a few. I know I have no wealth, no ship, or even experience, but I promised Kay that I will one day return to East Ocean with newly discovered caves and offer them to the Emperor, so that I may restore honor and prosperity to my clan. Who cares about your stupid clan? Please get up. We only kneel when someone passes away here. I'm an Oceaneer. I wish that you may grant me this request. How do you want to split it? I'll let her decide. I am in your debt, and in no position to make the decision. It is up to you. Well, it doesn't really matter to me. Now please, do get up. 1/1,000,000th should be fair for you. Remy, we finally have a runner. From now on, June will be a member of our vessel crew. No way! Crew ID. The ID card I used after I became an official crew member. I'm so grateful for Ida. She took me in when I had nothing. Just gotta give me a sec. Greetings, fellow people of the Belt. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. Based on information provided by the Mirian Ignis Guild, the orbit of United Mining's border sentry station has been frequently changing, so the risks of flying through have increased significantly. If any ships have to pass through, make sure that your vessel crew has a forged United Mining visa. Okay. He needs to die. Why won't you tell me where to hire an assassin? Relax, Remy. Think about it. Once he finds enough caves, he'll leave, right? Don't you ever say I don't love you. I've got some third-hand intel for you right here. A gift for my angel. I heard it's overflowing with lumen, like my love for you. If you find some Mirian treasure, he'll head back home the minute he can. Still love you, Benzel. P.S. If you find something, don't forget to give me 70%. P.P.S. Pretty sure it's only third hand. A set of coordinates that Benzel gave us. I mean, Remy. Given that it came from the black market, we didn't have much hope for it. After all, who knows how many hands it passed through. Okay, let's get the coordinates. Thousand Peaks Caves are the property of the first pioneers, the United Mining Corporation. We implore illegal excavators to exercise restraint, and please conduct yourselves accordingly. Boy. 6th year of the Lumen War. United Mining invested heavily in the military equipment and went straight after the Ring Liberation Front, nearly wiping them out. This caused the surrounding airspace to become a wasteland of space debris. A reactor produced by United Mining that could very effectively transform lumen into usable energy. After the war, they became popular among scavengers, sometimes even leading to conflicts over territory. I need to do more to help out. This old United Mining sentry station should have some spare parts lying around. Huh? Is someone here?
Brother, you don't look like you're from the Relief Foundation. If you're here to scavenge, don't mess with the spirits of our fallen warriors.
It's the people responsible for gathering the remains of soldiers from the battlefields of war. Yeah, I can give them a thing. They treated me like one of their own, as they taught me how to cut open chunks of rubble. And as we uncovered their frozen comrades, they spoke of what happened to them during the war. They said that all they wished for was peace in the peaks, and for war to never break out again. They paid me graciously for the help I provided. Alright. Illegal excavation of Lumen caves is in violation of the Lumen Mining, blah blah blah. Warning, incoming solar flare from star Ignis arriving in 5 minutes. Eddie, Ignis is gonna blow. What do we do? A solar flare will paralyze the electrical equipment and cause the Lumium engine to malfunction. Raise the shields to full power. Yeah. Ignis, the star of Thousand Peaks, was notorious for its highly unstable solar flares, which appeared frequently in the myths of divine retribution. That day, we were unfortunate enough to experience this firsthand. Sixth year of the Lumen War, members of the Front made a last-ditch attempt to ambush a sentry station and managed to kick United Mining out of the asteroid belt. It was a heavy price to pay, but the Peakers truly believed that the asteroid belt would rise again one day. Ida, can you hear me? Weird. What's with this interference? System message activated. Guerrillas of the Peaks, did you think you'd won? How about sticking around for the sentry station with us? Initiating automatic spaceship interceptor. Crap, this must be some auto defense system from the war. Red Chamber is going to get attacked. I've got to do something. I could try it. I had taken some exploration kits, so I let all the robots get to work. I heard their alarms blaring, and just as the system was about to attack, I managed to disable it. Just when I thought everything had settled down, the screen turned on and started to play some old recordings. We need backup. The Ring Liberation Front has broken through our entrance. By the glory of the United, open the damn door! The screen kept looping the same footage. It was the last thing ever recorded before the sentry station was taken out. Looks like we have enough. Okay. Oh, more fuel. Nice. 20. Wow. Nice. Hello, Alden. I'm doing well. How about you? Playing... Oh, Jesus, scared me. Play a little bit of this game. Just kind of basically reading the whole stream. Oh, I forgot that thing activated. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, I'm glad I got the name right. I'm glad. Okay, let's see. Doesn't sound right. Okay, oh, wait, is it this? No? Or this one? Sorrowful Witch's Starsong. This time, Ida's voice sounded like the depths of a secluded valley. The murmurs of her voice trickled like a tragic brooklet. It's a brooklet. Okay. This game is called, well, clearly, it's called OPUS Echo of Starsong. It's kind of like a puzzle, story-based kind of game. We're traveling the stars, trying to find caves that have certain, what do you call it, like materials and stuff to try to help our clan and our families. It's got a pretty good story. I've been playing it for this is the third stream now, I think. Prepare for landing. Are you ready, June? It's very likely that the intel has already passed through many hands, so our mission is simple. Determine whether the cave has been excavated, and don't worry if it is. Try to sample the luminide. Even if the Starsong is clean, then the mining rights should still have some value. Yes, Captain. Captain, he says. Just call me Ida. Ida, is there anything else you need? I wish to make myself useful. Ida? Aren't you concerned about her? Oh, aren't you concerned about her? Sometimes I miss the context of how to say certain lines. I really wanted to help Ida any way I could. She had no idea how much making me a member of the crew meant to me. At the time, I had nothing. Okay, so explore and see where we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate that.
犯罪組織の痕跡がないか注意して。今回は信頼と実績のまだらからの情報だから安全だと思うけど。あいつマジ嫌い。
Alright. Let's open the door with, I think it was the sorrowful one, right? Excuse me. Inscriptions on the gate are completely destroyed. I have no way of tuning the Starsong. Huh, okay. There's nothing else? Oh, here we go. Mural. Severums to Sanctums. 3 Orbis, 1 Circum, 2 Gradus. Presidio illustrates thus. The mural depicts the first god to be granted song, Terra. Following Helios's commands, she instructed the servums in holy song, which turned them into choirs of sanctums. This marked the beginning of Myria and its mighty Lumen Empire. Okay, so...
人が来た形跡はないな。これはチャンスかも。もしまだ誰も見つけていない龍脈の音源を探せたら。
Is my model choppy? I can't tell if it's like choppy. Like by choppy I mean like laggy. I don't know. Congealed cattail. Cattail, I guess. To become more sensitive to lumen, witches would drink luminide. sounds very much like lemonade, I'm just gonna say. Would drink luminide with a little bit of congealed cattail. However, the amount that had to be controlled. If you drank too much, you'd get lost in the flow of lumen and start hallucinating. Nice. Middle school? Do you mean like when you, like, because I would watch like a whole bunch of like back in the day, like Let's Plays and stuff. Probably shouldn't have been watching Let's Plays on during class or whatever, but whatever. Then again, middle school for me was like I don't even know what year was it. More than 10 years ago now. 2 Orbis, 5 Circum, 14 Gradus. Helios bequeaths Terra with song, commanding her to teach the servums, so that they may become sanctums. Thus the stars sing in unison, and the Mirian Empire is born. The one I watched a lot in middle school, a lot of people watched like Markiplier and stuff like that. I watched a lot of the Rad Brad. I don't know if you know who that is. I think I have to get the lumen down here. No, I was definitely watching them in class. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, really? Well, I hope I was a good teacher. I almost became a teacher once, actually. Because I was going to go to school for education, but then I never followed through with it. Oh, there we go. That was pretty easy. Ooh, it's quiet in here. Whoa. This color scheme reminds me of the Halo Forerunner stuff.
なんてこった。 ここも採掘され尽くしているのか。諦めるな。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that's a language I cannot understand. Ooh, I'm shrimping. Gotta sit up. Gotta stretch.
今見えたもの。
Man.
なぜ急に力のエネルギーが。
Mirian God Prime Terra, the goddess of music and wielder of lumen energy. Besides the 10 peaks, I'm slurring my words a little bit. Besides the 10 peaks, she was the first god to receive the gift of song from Helios. Her voice channeled the flow of lumen, bringing life to the land. Wherever she went, flowers bloomed. Sick. What time is it? 4:40. Okay. Later today, I am streaming again, and we'll be playing Kenna Bridge of Spirits, which I had never played before, but I've been wanting to play. And I don't have a PS5, but I do have a PC, so I was able to get it on Steam. Wait, what's this? Manufactured in 8530 by Luma Caverna Disposable Lumen Power Generator. A light and rugged runner's best friend. Please check the manual for instructions. Oh. Manufactured in 8510 by United Mining Semi-Automatic Lumen Mining Rig.
小惑星の外側から無理やり開けられたような爆破跡だな。
Oh, I always, I don't always forget. Like, it's not a forgetting thing, but it's hard to think outside of your own time zone. So for me, my time zone right now, it's only like afternoon. Like, it's plenty of light out. But yeah, oh man, whew. Try not to get all sleepy in the middle of the day, but something about this game relaxes me. It's just so pretty to look at. All the colors. Burning this lumen phenol, burning this will create a dense blue smoke, which the Mirian believers think can be used to communicate with Ignis. Ida told me that places you find this plant would often have an air of sadness. Before I do that, let me get some more. See if there's anything else over here. No.
利水が汚れてる。これじゃ何の価値もないな。三怪人が残していった冥界城か。英界のとは随分違うんだな。
How long have we been going for, actually?
本日をもって
Hour, 15
李幕
minutes.
第四大使を飛び家継承順位筆頭とする。
Oh, man.
贈呈宇宙船大魚。贈呈冥界城家中。贈呈英海島千里。
僕はついに。
あいつか、第八側室の。何をしたらこんな番狂わせが。
静粛に。
みんな何を言ってるんだろう。
第三第四大使の鉱脈をかすめ取ったって？無能そうな顔して。
当主に尻尾を振り続けた結果だな。
でもどうして僕なんかが。
皆近くへ。
ただの儀式ですぞ。大丈夫。
Okay. Rip.
僕、
名実ともに若ですな。すべての人を守るといった誓いをお忘れなく。
どうして兄様たちではなく僕が。
直属護衛のブランは退席を。
私だって若を選びましたよ。一族皆を守ると言ったのは、今目の前に守るべき家族が勢ぞろいしてますぞ。
僕は
当主になった際には私に酒の醸造が可能な土地をお与えください。それまでは私がいじめられないように守ってくださいよ。
そもそも誰にも負けないだろう。
直属護衛カイト・ブラン、直ちに退席を。
私は下がります。さあ当主のところへ。
リバク、壇上へ。
我リバクは栄快に誓う。飛び家に一生を捧げ、決して離れず、決して諦めぬことを。
心せよ。愛憎関わらず、飛び家の民すべてがお主の家族であり、盾であり、剣でもある。
対一の加護。我は一族の盾となり、魂は一族の剣となる。我が指は龍脈を刺し、我が手は天地をかける音を紡がん。すべては。
Oh, I skipped it. Whoops.
親兄弟がぶっ殺し
I
に来る
didn't
なんて
really skip anything, but
聞いたことねえぞ。
skip the dialogue. I just fell asleep.
リバ君、大丈夫？よかった。利水に入っちゃったの？
ごめん。いつの間にかクラッと来てしまって。
謝らないで。持ちつ持たれつよ。
本当に龍脈に降りただけでさ、役に立たないよな。
Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I gotta be right back. Hold on. My nose is, I got a nosebleed and it's pretty bad, so I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back, but it's so dry in here. I'm gonna turn on the humidifier. You tell me if it's too loud, okay? Hold on. It's pretty loud, but I don't know if it's too loud. It seems pretty loud, like the mic is picking it up. I'm sorry, this is so like not professional. I just gotta know. Yeah, that seems a little too loud, I guess. Well, maybe, I'll turn it off for now. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, what is... Oh, hello? The desk was just like... Not... Oh my God, everything's falling apart. Anyways. Okay. I never get nosebleeds. That's weird. It's just, like I said, it's just so dry. Anyways, back to what we were doing before. Sorry about that. Let me pause this. Open this up. Go back to the game. Live. Boom. Actually, just me. And then I'm gonna open up my tracker. You're gonna see some stuff. And I'm gonna reset my position. There we go. Okay. And live again. Boom. I think we're back. Sorry about that. Whew, man.
周囲の発酵植物は無制御って言ってね。万動信者はよくこれを吸うの。
By the way, I like your Sans profile picture. I love Undertale.
倒れても仕方がないってわけ。
I've been thinking about replaying Undertale recently because I haven't played it in a while. But I don't know if I should do it on or off stream. Because I have a lot of games planned out and a lot of stuff planned out for stream. I don't know if I'd have time. But maybe if I do like a guerrilla surprise stream, maybe I'll have time, but I don't know.
そういうことだったのか。ごめん。感能力が強まるってどんな感じになるの？
もっと身近に龍脈が感じられて力に包まれるような感じ。もしあなたも力を感じてその意識の海に落ちれば自分の思念を異なる時空間につなげられる。
The trash can. Awesome. Okay. Whew.
会いたい人の声が聞けて姿が見えるの。
I'm now sitting here with If you could see what I look like. I'm now sitting here with a tissue just shoved up my nose.
通りで。
でも残ってるのは枝だけね。花は枯れてしまってる。
Oh my god. Anyways.
そうなのか。
もう一度咲かせてみるよ。
ん？
神話ではチボが歌うだけで惑星中の花が満開になったそうよ。私じゃ全然ダメね。喉の傷が原因かもしれないけど。
宇宙葬の時の歌だ。
うん。これは巫女の塔の惜別の歌。万物は流転し、万事は回帰する。
へえ、そうなんだ。
大丈夫。
うん、結構良くなった。
それについてじゃなくて、誰であろうと亡くなった魂は源である太陽に帰り、力となって光の海に消えるのよ。力があれば人はつながれる。力には過去から現在に至るまでの思念が含まれているから。
ごめん、ちょっと話が難しいな。
彼を思う気持ちがあるなら流脈を探し続けるべきね。そうすればいつか会える。あなたの心の中でも。
カイドウ、もう太陽に戻ったかな。
着いたでしょうね。
エイダ、僕は大丈夫。
分かってるわ。
うん。
行きましょう。立てる？手を貸そうか。
ありがとう、船長。
エイダ。
ありがとう、エイダ。もう大丈夫だからね。
I was waiting for the cutscene to end. But, what kind of things did you make? Like just sculptures, or like, I'm not, I'm not too familiar with any sort of artwork like that. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my stand here. Okay. Region. Veterans Adobe. Guifang West Mountain Tonitrus orbit. Coordinates. Yes. SOS signal. Should be System Eta. The area is filled with slums and drifting satellites, so it's no surprise. Though they could also be pirates. The airspace is near Guifang. We can have a quick look, I guess. Ida, the association has received your application. It's true, you and your crew have explored a few caves. Based on the association's policies, you are qualified to join. But as a good friend of your master, there are some things I can't agree to that easily. If you have a problem with that, I'll be in Guifeng. Also, there's a rise in piracy in the airspace around us. For the sake of safety, Guifeng has re-encoded its signal. You'll need to reanalyze it.
先生マジで頭がコンクリート。私に黙って申請したの？まあどうせ許可されないけど。お姉様これからどうする？お姉様？ラッセル先生はずっと面倒を見てくれてるんだし、もう一度話してみましょう。うん。でも以前先生にもらった鬼国の座標はもう変わってる。航路で近くを飛んでみたら鬼国の信号も捕捉できるかも。
For the bastardos, Chenier. They want me to write a damn letter to 10 people. What kind of bull?
System blocked.
Rehabilitation program is this? And is United Mining run by a bunch of tossers? Point is, I didn't want to do this, yeah? Couldn't think of 10 people, so I figured I'd take the piss out of you. After all, you pretend to be a nice bloke. Oh yeah. Thanks for getting that bastard for my crew. This message was sent from inmate 422 at the United Mining Correctional Facility, Florence White. Made an elephant or giraffe. Made a cup. Actually, now that you mention it, I did make before. So a long time ago, my cat from like forever ago passed away, and so I made this disc thing that says her name, and then when she died, we pressed her paw into it, and it's got her paw print and her name on it, and we still have it up on the like I still have it up on my shelf. I brought it with me. So where are we headed to? Starting from today, all non-Thousand Peak citizens are not permitted to apply for naturalization. Military and commercial vessels are prohibited from docking. The airspace is near Guifeng, so it's full of drifting satellites and refugee camps. I think we should ignore them. Please, you have to help us. They discovered we were followers of Myriad Terra, so they kicked us out of the slums. We've been drifting for days and we're almost out of food. Please help.
It's only because witches worship Myriad Terra that her followers get hassled around here. It must be so hard for them to get by. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was way back in 2013. Yeah, 2013 when she passed. But right now I have a cat who's a bit more He's crazy. His name is Loki, and he's nuts, but... Ada tried to pose as the Marian Ignis Guild and get them help, but it didn't work. To this day, I still pray that they made it out. Damn. Thousand Peaks is full of drifting satellites like this one. Until I saw it with my own eyes, I never knew how much suffering had been caused by the war. After the Lumen War, many small-scale satellites took in a great number of survivors. As basic facilities broke down, living conditions deteriorated rapidly, eventually turning the satellites into slums. Most of them cursed the conflict of the past and prayed for the blessings of Ignis. June, let's go. These people have rough lives. There's no way we'll get any Lumen intel here. Ida, I really want to do something to help the crew. Let me at least try. Young traveler, you don't look like you're from around here. Where do you come from, noble? So you're looking for intel. Pray tell, have you heard the story of Ignis? Our lives are tough, but Ignis's light and blessings take much of the suffering away. I don't have any Lumen intel, but I can share with you the story of our great son, Ignis. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. The preacher turned the pages of some scripture as he mumbled the ancient myth. Scripture, Ignis's Genesis. This text records the well-known Marian myth of Ignis, the ancient god of creation. Ignis descended into a blazing inferno, and a flaming explosion formed 10 fireballs, which became the 10 planets. The flames faded and were reduced to an ice-blue essence, which then turned into lumen. The lumen was in constant flux, and eventually became the gods of Myria. This was the beginning of Ignis's creation of the world. In order to address the prosthetic arm parts shortage, joint repair services are no longer available. Customers with a Lumen War Relief Foundation certification, please take a number and wait to be served. Due to injuries from the Lumen War, many people here were only able to keep living after being fitted with bionic prosthesis. When we first arrived, Ida and I had no idea how many people we met were part machine. Wow, I can't read. Only after visiting was it evident that almost all of Thousand Peaks bionic prosthesis came from this factory. They operate in a gray zone between the black market and official channels, sending crate after crate of finished product out of the asteroid belt on cargo ships. Lumen intel. If I knew, I wouldn't be working here. But I do have a lot of excavation arms that need to be shipped. You a trading vessel crew? Tell you what, you take this to Guifeng and I'll pay you nicely for it. We will be going back at some point. Should we do it? Yeah, we will. Just don't go dying on me, kids, the man grunted. When we first set out, given how young the crew was, most people didn't think much of us. Prosthesis energy, life revitalized. From the big letters on the shipping container, you could tell it was filled with parts for prosthesis. After the war, given the number of peakers that relied on bionic prosthesis, these specialized prosthetic arms used for lumen excavation and scavenging were a popular commodity on the market. Can't analyze, huh? Huh. Weird. Okay. Neutral territory. Fighting is prohibited. Ships that apply for docking should prepare to be boarded and present verification. Discharged veterans and former Ring Liberation mercenaries can waive docking fees. May I ask you something, Captain? Ida. Yes, Ida. As you know, I was born to a family who sought out caves for a living, and I've seen many runners who were willing to do anything for Lumen. But none of them are like you, and I'm very grateful for that. You're wondering why someone who snatched your intel would be willing to share it now, right? Sorry, I can't help but wonder. Well, you're saving us a lot of effort by doing the exploring for us. Besides, my throat wouldn't allow me to open gates. So why not? But it's a fair deal. But why would you be searching for caves if you're not concerned with your share? As a member of the crew, I wish to know what I can do for you. Get out of my way. You're bumping into me. I was just standing here. Don't you try to get close to Eddie.
お前は第5層の所属ではない。なぜここに来ている？
私は友達に会いに勝手に来たんだよ、紅先生。あの子嘘つきなんだよ。自分は巫女になるってずっと言ってるけど、第5層から追い出されて番号しかない七死のくせに。
黙りなさい。巫女の塔もこのありさまか。こんな子供まで戦場に。小娘、立ち去りなさい。第4層の者が第5層へ来るということがどういうことか分かっているのか？
私は
喉が悪いか。確かにこれでは。そうか、ならない方がいい。戦場に行く羽目になるぞ。
Sorry, I gotta stretch again. Man.
お前では無理だ。
なれるんだよ。
不可能だ。龍脈大戦で死した巫女、そして巫女の塔長老院の私が言うのだ。間違いない。
なれるもん。
もう一度言う。今巫女になるということは戦いに行くこと、生体レーダーになることを意味する。
みんなに追いつきたいの。ただそれだけなの。
追いつきたいだけ。その先のことは何もわからないのに。お前まともじゃないな。 死にたいのか。なぜ第5層にこだわる。
友達に会いたい。
All right, I'll see you later. It's been great. I love having new people in chat and just, you know, talking about stuff. And I'm gonna, after this, I'm gonna take a quick nap before my next stream. But yeah, you have a great night, and I hope to see you again sometime. It's been great. It's been awesome. Have a good one.
友達がいるから行く。お前には自分の考えというものがないのか。
Also, I wish I had hand tracking because I talk with my hands a lot. So I've been like motioning towards the chat with my hands, but you can't see it.
みんな第5層にいるよ。だから私も行かなきゃ。
喉が壊れているのに上がれるわけがないだろう。本心はただ友達に捨てられるのが怖いだけだ。そうだろう、嘘つき。嘘つきなんかじゃない。なら巫女になりたい理由を言え。いいか、自分を理解することこそ巫女になる唯一の方法だ。
私でも喉が。
泣くな。戦争で喉を痛めた多くの人々はお前よりはるかにひどい状態なのだから。自分がわからないなら私についてきなさい。歌い方のいろはを教えてやろう。返事は。紅が話しているんだぞ。無視か。
はい。
よし、次は半標準年後だ。お前の様子を見にまた来る。その時私と共に来なさい。そしていつの日か本物の巫女に育ててやる。
あなたと同じよ。流脈を探しているの。
Eddie, we're picking up an SOS signal, but the image I'm picking up looks like a freight container. It was probably sent out by mistake. What should we do? Ida, we should help. Should we try to salvage it? It could be a pirate's or even a booby trap. Oof, difficulty 6. No. Ida was always focused on her goal and never wasted time on things that didn't help her reach it. At least that's what I thought at the time. I heard this place was established by soldiers who were injured or crippled in the Lumen War. It's also where I met the doctor. Most of Guifang's residents were crippled veterans who were abandoned after the war. They set up the foundation hoping to provide a place for those who had nowhere to go. They hated outsiders, especially those looking for Lumen. After all, they're the ones who started the damn war. From Prosthesis Energy, our scrappers are itching to get to work. That shipment of excavation arms here yet, or what? The goods are right here. As I grew older, I would look fondly back on the times we spent taking up jobs to fund our search for Lumen. God. The man checked the cargo to make sure nothing was missing before paying for our delivery. After space burials were banned by United Mining, Mirian followers used asteroid craters marked with a carving of Helios instead. Names of the deceased would be carved along the walls of each crater as the asteroids were considered home to them. You there, young man. This is a place for remembrance. If you have no business here, please be on your way. If you're low on credits, we got plenty of work, but please don't disturb the solemnity of this place. Children who lost their family to the war ended up in places like this. The children were often forced into labor, and the place was frequented by human traffickers. There was no warmth to be found here. Remy abhorred this place. Marian Everlasting, may Helios' blessings be upon you. You're cave runners, aren't you? Please, could you spare us some credits? Ida, we must help these children. Just ignore them. Kids like them are everywhere in the peaks. Any credits you give them will just go straight to their bosses. As soon as the credits were transferred, the children broke into laughter. Mama said they'd give this to any runner that'd help us. They smiled as one of them handed me something. Countless runners have something like this hanging on them at all times. They pray to the guardians of asteroids, Presidio, imploring these earth gods to open a path for them so that they may find a cave of riches. Members of the association came from all backgrounds, but most were veterans of the war. The amount of Lumen intel in their hands came only second to United Mining. Absolutely not. You said that if we find a cave, we're allowed to join by association policy. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have given you the intel. But I'm practically a runner. I already have a crew, and I have the ability to... To what? Have pirates chasing you? Joining the association means operating in a legal gray area to find caves. Your crew will always be at risk, and that's not even considering your goal to... Please! Then at least give us Red Chamber's military configurations, so we can upgrade the Lumen Reso scanner. Did you forget that someone on your ship just died? This is going nowhere. Here, take it. What is this? The QBC OPUS 03 military biodetection chip. It can override the Red Chamber's Reso scanner settings to restore its military level scanning power. Doctor, Red told me to never give you this. Just take it. You two give me headaches. Thank you, Dr. Rushell. About the association... Ida, I watched you grow up. You know I always speak my mind. You don't have what it takes to find her. We are impressed by your progress, but you know you are no longer needed. Wait! You said that if I sang well enough, you wouldn't send me away. Master Red already taught me how to sing with a vocalizer. I can imitate Starsongs too. Number 103, please make your way to the front. Please listen to me. You're a very talented child, I admit. I never would have thought someone declared songless, but the songless could make their way back to level 5 through perseverance. All thanks to Master Red's guidance, so may I return to... But this does not make any difference. The war is over, and witches are now despised throughout Thousand Peaks. So it's not just you. We will all be forced to leave soon. Even those on level 5 may have to be put up for adoption. But Master Red said Enough about her. What she taught you is none of my concern. The tower no longer needs you. Next. I will not put in the application for you. Give up now and move on with your life. United Mining Bio-Detection Chip. Red left this chip behind. It was able to restore Red Chamber's scanning power to what it was during the war. Thinking back on it, I was so foolish. At the time, I had no idea what Ida was really looking for. Oh, man. Stay out of trouble, will you? What do you want? Well, I want to sell these. Looks like we have enough. Okay. Scanning power. Wow, our scanning power just went through the roof. So this is what it was capable of. How did you get Doc to give this back, Eddie? She nagged for a bit, like always. Do we have refined? Let me go back. That's damaged. Okay, never mind. Ah. I shouldn't have said that. Every time Red is brought up, I can't control myself. You two are too damn stubborn. I've attached some intel that's surrounded with rumors. People claim to have seen the cave, but the radars aren't picking up anything. I know you'll be interested. Let me be clear. This has not been certified by the Association, but I thought you might want to test out your luck. Dr. Russell. P.S. Stay safe. As for the application, I'll consider it. Key directions, Doctor's Intel. Sometimes I thought that even if Ida never joined the Lumen Association, no matter how many times the Doctor yelled at her, she'd still help out Ida. That's a typo. That's a typo. It says she'd still help out Ida out whenever she needed it, but I get what they're saying. You should seriously consider it, June. Oh. You should seriously consider it, joining Mother. Bastard. Ain't no way I'm serving for a reduced sentence. How many times you gotta write me with this crap? You want me back in United Mining? Bug off. Who cares about how many years I can shave off? They turned their backs on the crew. Why would I help them? I'd rather fly a ship right into their damn base than go back and work for them. Seriously, you should consider it. Your skills could be put to better use. Even if they locked me up for 20 years, I still wouldn't take it. Must have been mad writing to you. all the way over there. All the way over there. How far is this? Jeez. Alright, well, let me check one thing. I'm gonna be right back. I have to check some stuff about how long this will take if I do this. So I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Let me pause that and open this back up. Go back to live. So we have about another hour of this game left. Not of the whole game, but of this chapter. So we're gonna finish that. And what I'll do is I'm just gonna move the second streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays to be at 9 because I keep overlapping. I underestimate how fast or not how fast, how long these things take. One of Thousand Peaks' 4 gas planets. Its violent magnetic storms make it nearly impossible to harvest anything from it. In Mirian mythology, there were once 10 planets in Thousand Peaks, but internal conflict divided them. And now only 4 planets remain. Seventh year of the Lumen War. After all the local factions had been destroyed, United Mining focused on eliminating the outside forces. First, they shut down the primary channel for incoming traffic, East Ocean's transport station. To this day, I still remember the shock I felt when I saw it for the first time. The construction of an interstellar transport station on a rift in subspace was no less costly than the price of developing a planetary system. At the time, the station was managed by the East Ocean Alliance, built by the residents of Thousand Peaks and invested in by the Eiffel League. It was originally believed that it would open up lumen sources in Thousand Peaks and bring glory to East Ocean. However, it was eventually destroyed by United Mining, leaving a permanent electromagnetic storm. Eddie, there's an electromagnetic reaction occurring at the transport station main gate, even though it's destroyed. The subspace rift should be inactive. Why are we picking up an abnormal radiation? Ida, this is the old East Ocean transport station. Even if it's dangerous, I'd like to go see what it is. Using Red Chamber's tether, I carefully made my way to the center of the storm. The intensity of the storm caused the readings of the spacesuit to go off the charts, and in a daze, I slowly lost consciousness. When I came to, I was inside Red Chamber, on the ground by Ida's side. "I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have let you go out there," Ida said. I could sense the regret in her voice. Not many people could survive these encounters, which made the memories that much more valuable. From what I remember as a child, these were the same storage systems that unloaded our belongings from the ship when the clan master brought my mother and I back to the home of the Lee clan. Large plates of alloy weren't hard to find in the ruins of abandoned space stations. In Thousand Peaks, just about everything needed to be repaired, which meant it was pretty easy to find a buyer. June here. The exploration is just about done. I'm preparing to head back to Red Chamber. Ida, can you hear me? June, are you still online? The storm started going crazy about 5 minutes ago. The interference is getting worse. We can't locate your signal. Damn it, the storm's interfering with the signal. I can't get a hold of Red Chamber. What should I do? Should I try to get back on my own? I was about to pass out when I saw a glimmer of light amid the wreckage. I grasped for it. The light led the way, and I started to hear Ida's voice. When I finally got back to Red Chamber, I had a disc in my hand, and that looked like a Marian relic used for prayer. Neverlasting paths. What comes may not be what you ask, and what you ask may not come to pass. Carved on the base of this ancient disc were prayers addressed to the Marian god of space and time, Binary. Some people believe there are 2 binary gates in Thousand Peaks, which pass through space and time. When one enters the gates, it is said they will see whatever they desire. Some scavengers would also hang these in their ships, praying to find valuable debris in or away home when they get lost in space. Best deals for war, loans and debt, restructuring. War victims qualify for the lowest interest rates. Oh, man. 7th year of the Lumen War. This Eiffel League space station malfunctioned after a massive electromagnetic storm. Scavenger ships searched for unmanned space stations like this one, hoping to find some intel they could sell on the market. I heard Remy say this was initially developed by the Eiffel League for transmitting signals to guide ships. However, in the post-war world, its high pulsation output was used to modify ship communication systems and enhance electronic warfare capabilities. Expired account records. After the war, it wasn't too hard to find some outdated industry intel in the abandoned areas. Even outdated info could earn some credits if it was analyzed and organized the right way. Ida, can you hear me? The computers at the trade station keep displaying garbled code. Also, the electromagnetic radiation levels is getting dangerously high. I don't know what happened here, but it won't stop rising. Eddie, June's back with his problems again. He says the radiation keeps rising. I don't see why that'd be happening here, though. Tell him to keep going. That doesn't sound right. Should we just give up? At the time, Ida was really worried about her safety. I think the doctor's words really affected her. That hum is very soothing to me. Due to constant electromagnetic activity, this cave was closed in 8518. The space station was built by East Ocean before the Lumen War. The East Ocean solar system is infertile and relied on Lumen excavation to prosper. Only then were the habitable areas expanded, transforming it into the commercial alliance that it is today. No matter how many times Kay taught me, I was never good at installing electronics. Every time I had to dismantle an East Ocean control system, I couldn't help but get lost in those memories. A broken Starsong synth scepter. Oh, God, freaking bugs in my room, man. I'll kill them. The shattered lumen crystal reed used for resonance in the front was still pretty valuable on the market. Oh. Looks like an old East Ocean cave. It must have had large reserves of lumen. The glow of lumen still lingers even after all this time. I hope that one day I'll find a cave like this. Why are these lights surrounding me? Ida tried using the reso scanner to pick up on something, but she didn't hear a single sound. The lights that surrounded me soon disappeared. Huh. Looks like we have enough. Oh, okay, sick. This, please, God. 15. Let's go, baby. This cave is under attack by United Mining and will soon be closed. All relevant personnel. Warning, at 6 standard hours, evacuate. Seventh year of the Lumen War. Faced with United Mining's fleet of witches, East Ocean decided to come to an agreement, hoping to hold on to their mining rights. However, these talks marked the beginning of East Ocean's demise. Those markings on the tunnel walls. Looks like there was a gunfight, but I can't tell when it happened. Should I keep going? Keep going. For the sake of uncovering the truth, I stomached my uneasiness and continued onward, following the marks on the wall. At the end of the tunnel was a war room that had been completely plundered. I opened a drawer and found a discarded document. Negotiation transcript between East Ocean and United Mining. By giving up the rights to this transport station, you are ensuring a prosperous future for both United Mining and East Ocean here in Thousand Peaks. A recording of deals made concerning the East Ocean transport station, which was critical during the war, but in the end, we were betrayed by United Mining. Now the people of East Ocean refuse to bring it up out of shame. Yes, please. Everlasting paths. What comes may not be what you ask, and what you ask may not be what comes to pass. Send thy parts beyond the gate, as we shall wait before. Allow the souls return to space, here forevermore. Warning, navigation system error, distance to destination unknown. Eddie, it's an electromagnetic storm. Red Chamber's navigation system isn't responding. If we don't fix this, we're going to get lost in space. Who knows how many ships have gotten stranded like this. Let's try it. Let's try it. We followed Ida's instructions, and she said she picked up a massive space station. With Ida guiding the way, Remy flew through the system, and we eventually found a way out. Nice, 16 to 5. Nice. A faint light shone through the depths of the electromagnetic storm, and the specter of a factory materialized before our eyes. The operator of Shirasuka Parts once worked at the East Ocean Interstellar Transport Station. After it was destroyed, he would periodically see parts of abandoned ships being spit out of the subspace rift, and believing it was a binary miracle, he founded this recycling station. However, some say that his lover was pulled into the rift when the transport station collapsed, and everything he did was for his hope that she would one day return. Everlasting paths, it's no coincidence that you've arrived here, young man. Sorry. The fact that we've met may mean we'll need you someday in the future. I hope when you receive a sign, you will return. As the gods of space-time and a symbol of reincarnation, Binary has relatively few followers. The hardships of post-war life and had forced most peakers to focus on the daily toils of living rather than some uncertain afterlife, but Shirasuka Parts was an exception. When the workers ended their day, they each chose a part that would be offered up by sending it into the subspace rift. They prayed to that binary would guide the way, sending it back as a signal that their next life would be better. Everlasting paths. My binary prayer disk is broken. What am I going to do? Are the gods telling me that after all these years of salvaging scraps have been meaningless? I heard the founder of Shirasuka salvages debris in the hopes that he'll one day see his lover again. That sounds like the relic means a lot to him. Binary prayer disk. Isn't that the strange disk I picked up at the East Ocean Interstellar Transport Station? Ask Ida if she'd be willing to give it to him. Just as I thought, I can't give up just yet. A look of appreciation came across the old man's face as he carefully hung the prayer disc on the wall and began telling us his story. Ah yes, binary. So this was hanging in the East Ocean Interstellar Transport Station. In Mirian belief, binary guards the gates of space and time. If you are pious enough, those that you wish to see will wait for you behind those gates. He left us contemplating his abstruse statement. The dark shop was hidden in some corner, and its method of operation was very different from Trash Mountain. Instead of gathering war-torn debris, Shirasuka Parts got most of its parts from large items shot out of the rift. The workers here disassembled gathering debris and reassembled them into something new before sending them off with the silent utterance of an ancient blessing. Everlasting paths. What comes may not be what you ask, and what you ask may not come to pass. You're in the electromagnetic storm's airspace. If you have no business here, then stay away. Are you refugees? Just so you know, we don't do discounts. By Taiyang's mercy, may the radiance of East Ocean greet your return. Whether it's Miria Taiyang, Miria Ignis, or Miria Helios, the Mirian faith believes that the source of all energy is lumen, and that it arises from the stars. As such, the light from the star of the solar system in which you were born will always be your soul's divine homeland. Do we need any of... we have enough of those. No, okay. This cave was developed by the illegal commercial entity known as the East Ocean Lumen Alliance and was forcibly abandoned in 8518. Eddie, there's a huge ship in front of us. The infrared pattern is almost the same as the electromagnetic storm. I didn't notice them until now. Everlasting paths, vessel ahead. May I inquire whether this is the lumen-seeking vessel with the East Oceaneer aboard? June? I thought the bounty had been terminated. Jeez. God damn. East Ocean had always hoped that could lead. Hello? East Ocean had always hoped that it could help develop Thousand Peaks. After all, East Ocean's belief in Miria Taiyang shared many similarities with Peaker beliefs, as both systems centered around Lumen Warship. This satellite was named after East Ocean's main star and was their earliest base of operations in the Peaks. The Taiyang Shrine, built inside, once attracted many Peakers due to its similarity with Miria's Helios. However, Taiyang's reputation in the Peaks declined rapidly after East Ocean surrendered to United Mining, and the shrine was all but abandoned. An East Ocean shrine, not even slightly damaged, almost as if someone had been taking care of it all this time. Is this some kind of miracle? I implored Taiyang to grant me permission to enter this sacred ground. As I prayed, I felt as though I could hear the god whispering. After I entered the shrine, I found a secret door that had not been opened. Inside was an old tattered book. Even though East Ocean history is only over 100 years old, a small number of people believe that it has a direct connection to Miria. They believe that Taiyang is a fragment of Helios' soul, which drifted throughout East Ocean for millennia, turning into the winds among stars, then seeping into the lumen and eventually the consciousness of mankind. More than 100 years ago, those people became the East Ocean nobles. Finally, I found it. My clan's residence from when they were still in the Peaks. That's my alarm, I'm sorry. It must have been raided. The whole place looks like it was turned upside down. A fate such as this should not have been befallen a clan as honorable as ours. I stayed inside for so long that Ida thought something had happened to me. In the swirling sea of ruined documents, I discovered the glory of my clan's past. As the cosmos bears witness, Taiyang has granted this to East Ocean, protecting us into eternity. The Li clan here abodes. The Li clan's place of residence during the Lumen War, after East Ocean was kicked out by United Mining. No one dared mention it. Even I only read about it in historical records of the family. Ow. Oh, there's a scanner.
流脈共振機起動。共鳴開始。録音を開始する。
a witch's imitation of the Starsong from deep within an asteroid, revealing a facet of the lumen it holds. Couldn't read. Discovered by the Drifter, shout out to Destiny, Zeta in 8528 of the Galactic Calendar. Currently, it is secretly managed by the Lumen Association. The Lumen Association is in the process of applying for an excavation permit. Only plant collection and scholarly research is allowed. I never thought that we would find traces of runners in such a remote airspace. Even though Ida kept telling me not to give up, it was really hard to stomach. A bunch of cheap seeds lumped together. Still, there was always someone who would buy them. Obeying Helios's commandment, the 10 Peaks erected 88 shrines, instructing the sanctums to sing and inhale the lumen for life eternal. Ida, do you want me to keep exploring? This place has already been discovered. I don't think this is the rumored cave that the doctor was referring to. How would you know? You haven't even gone in yet. Even if it isn't the one, you can at least try to bring something back. June's right. There's nothing here for me. We can try. I was so foolish back then. All I wanted was to find an undiscovered cave. I was oblivious to Ida's true motives. Here we go. Ida's voice wandered about in the darkness, lacking in confidence, as if she was suppressing something. Why isn't anything showing? You okay, Eddie? Our sensors might be malfunctioning, Ida. Should we try again? Of course it's a malfunction. What else could it be? I knew it. I'll never be good enough. Red Chamber, triangulate the location and prepare for landing procedures. I failed. There's nothing to locate. System has failed to detect an orbit for entrance. Stupid computer. Switch to manual controls. Remy, let's do a second pass. We don't want to be stuck in some unknown orbit. I'm landing now. There's nothing here that Red Chamber can't handle. You're the one who's stuck. Are you sure? It's pretty far. We'll need to get... yeah, hold on. Yep. Eddie, look what we found. What is this place? How did you find this, Ida? Eddie? Sorry. Is this it? It has to be. Remy, get the spare spacesuit ready. I'm coming with you, June. At the time, it felt like Ida was hiding a lot from me, but after seeing vestiges of civilization that had been abandoned for tens of thousands of years, I decided to just let it go.
相対速度1秒5フィート。現在の距離は153フィートです。距離120、距離30、無重力空間用係留装置射出。
固定成功。お疲れ、功労ちゃん。エイダ、上陸成功。
リバク、上陸成功。
This is cool. Just don't want to miss anything.
牛脈じゃないな。古代の交易拠点か何か。万道神話によれば、男は虚空間を利用して神殿を建てたって。すごい。これはすごいよ。超特大大発見だ。龍脈探査して誰一人として知らなかった場所だろう。
小惑星じゃないし、龍脈があるわけでもないのに、力がそこら中に溢れてる。どうやって龍脈エネルギーを収束させている？
エイダ、どうかしたのか？
私、力の感情が伝わってくる。
嫌だ！前に言ったじゃない！私を新世代の巫女に育てるって！
おっしょ、そこにいるの？
おい、エイダ！
The 88 caves, their luster wanes, the sanctum's pain I hear again. The 10 peaks and I have toiled long, erected a hymnal shrine in the void. From here Terra shall sing unto eternity, to bring prosperity to the sanctums, and keep the Myrian Empire alive. It was believed that the consciousness of Terra inhabited Witch's Rose. However, the lack of evidence led to the theory being dismissed. Any plant that grows in a Lumen cave may be connected to Terra's consciousness, Ida said. After all, in Myrian mythology, it was from Terra's song that the life blossomed.
1から考えると万道13神の序列2。でもどのガス惑星と対応してるかはわからないな。
God damn. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a huge pain. Oh, God.
1からして万道13神の序列3位。大倒産。確か公連の近くにある巨大なガス惑星だ。
This medicine has been banned for a long time. Ida saw countless children in the Witching Tower overuse the substance, which made them unable to distinguish between reality and illusion, forever lost in Mirian space-time.
Shinzoが内縁に配置されてる3階のガス惑星である聖来山を意識したのか。施設の外側に回った。
施設の外側ね。誰もここに来た形跡はない。おっしょ、一体どこに。何の音なんだろう。どうしてそんなに悲しげなの？ここは何の場所なの？リバクなら開けられるかな？開かない。門の先はおそらく祭壇ね。奏でることができればいけるかしら。開いてよ。万道は無情。お願いだから。開けて。私できるよ。だから戻らせて。
長老108号が半刻ほど門を叩き続けておりますが。無論分かっておる。入れさせますか？認めぬ。
私は歌えるのに。みんなのところに返して。私は巫女になれるんだから。
構うな。すでにここの人間ではない。
エイダ、どこにいるんだ？エイダ！
大丈夫よ。さっき聞こえた声に連れられてここまで来たの。
声？
巫女は普通形なき者の声が聞こえるのよ。気にし門を開けてみようと思ったけど、私の歌だけじゃダメだった。開けられそうかな？
見つけた。ちょっと待って。
真空状態でも奏でられるの？
多分できるよ。ここは力が集まっている中心だと思うし。 大気中の力が薄くても冥界上で共鳴はできるはずだから。よし、やってみよう。君。全然反応しない。譜面も複雑だし、歌声が悪いのかな。
隣でそれ言うのやめてよね。
開ける方法を考えよう。流明箱とか何かあると思う。
軌道上の廃棄物がぶつかった後ね。
どうしよう。そうだ、聞いてみたらどう？囚われてた時と同じようにさ。
ここの流明は微弱すぎて全然正確な音が取れないのよ。他の方法を考えないと。ここに来る途中他の流明箱を見かけたでしょ。それを全部開けてみるのはどう？
意図がわからないな。
小惑星の流脈はそれぞれ違う脈動があって互いに影響しているの。振動で波紋ができてある歌声を形成してる。絡まった毛糸玉を想像して、ミコはそこから一本の毛糸を引き出すことができるの。それが流明よ。
ごめん、やっぱりよくわからない。要するに僕が全ての流明箱を起動させれば音が聞こえて、その音源を僕にくれるってこと？
正確に言えば感じるの。そしてそれを模倣して歌う。
じゃそれでいこ
う。待って、保証はできないからね。
平気だよ。
私の発声には問題がいろいろあって。
そうかな。僕は好きだけど、エイダの歌声。
そう。
変なものが動きませんように。
Okay.
つまりミコは力を感じる特別な能力があるってこと？
そうよ。ミコの塔に入った初日からその訓練が始まるの。
じゃあ僕が奏でてる時、 脈動を感知したりできる？
うん、集中すればできる。
Terra sang into the void for longevity of the Myrian Empire and to prolong the lives of the Sanctum. Terra sings her holy song, the lumen gathers, the Sanctum grows. Channeled from across the stars, Ignis bellows. Indebted to Terra, we are the 10 Peaks, for she has granted us eternal life. May Myria reign eternal, and the blessings of Helios be upon all. May Terra's song echo for eternity.
ミコはみんな脈動が歌に聞こえるの？
そうよ。神々が歌で語り合ってたから。
心臓が中心から遠くに配置されてるのは南仰天山か。
Oh, I thought I was done talking. Whoa.
図案は万道の神々だけど3階の惑星は4つだけのはず。
This mural depicts a massive map of the stars, showing how Terra used song to channel the lumen. The distributed points are supposedly an arrangement of lumen caves in Thousand Peaks eons ago. It had been hypothesized, okay, that it was... Oh, hypothesized. Put me in a grave. Put me in a grave. Hypothesized that it was a way to use the stars to transmutate lumen at a large scale.
凄まじいな。憶測が間違ってなければ宇宙停留施設として利用されていた。重力で他の惑星系の流脈を支配し3階に連れて戻る。こんな惑星を超えた動きが果たして可能だったのか。これは世紀の発見だ。世に知れたら流脈協会だけじゃなく高連軍部も僕らを放っておけない。このニュースが英界まで伝わるのも不可能じゃない。 惑星の内観にもたれかかる神々。でも食竜の近くに惑星はなかったと思う。10神が同時に祀られる神殿、なぜ建設されることになったんだろう。起動させる方。万道神話には10の山の神々は争っているという話があった。大きさは地球型惑星と同じだけど、3階の外惑星にこんな星はなさそうに思える。これは誰なんだろう。記録して後でエイダに聞いてみよう。
In Marian mythology, there were 10 planetary gods, known as the 4 peaks of heaven and the 6 peaks of earth. But now there are only 4 observable planets and 1,000 peaks. And most of them were mired in electromagnetic storms, making it difficult to harvest their resources.
開けられるものはこれで全部。あとはエイダが正確に音を捉えてくれれば。
1個開いた。また1個。3個目。遅いな。何を焦ってるんだろう。全部開いてからでも遅くないのに。遅いな。
おーいノロマ。
こらやめなさい。
127号、養父の前で無礼ですよ。
いえいえ、このくらいは。お友達にさよならは言ったかい？
友達じゃない、四層のやつなんか。
また悪い口を。お嬢ちゃん、ごめんなさいね。さあ行きましょうか。
お腹すいたな。どうして誰も来ないのかな。なんで塔は私がいらないのかな。紅先生の言う通りにしたのに、どうして誰も。ダメだ。
おい、起きなさい。こんな無様な姿教えていないだろう。108号、巫女になる理由は見つかったのか？
紅先生。
どうした？
塔は私いらないって。
お腹空いてないか？
みんな私いらないって。
知っている。だから私が迎えに来たのだろう。
Oh, hold on. Oof, man.
お前のように巫女になる理由すらわからない子はいらないと言われた方が幸せだ。ペコペコなんだろう。
ペコペコ。
行くよ。お前は私のものだからね。
私塔に戻れるの？
その必要はない。一緒に船を取りに行こうか。
船？
高連のゴミどもは退職金代わりに退役した龍脈探査船をくれるとさ。
I like her whole attitude, like mentor attitude.
手続きにかなり時間を食って遅れてしまった。ごく普通の性能の船だが商船に改造してある。
私はよくわからない。
108号、子供を戦場に送るような万道巫女の塔は私は好かん。私は何か商売をしようと思う。一緒に来なさい。今日からエイダ・ラムがお前の名前だ。
エイダ。
龍脈に咲く花の名前から取った。お前の喉を治療している時薬として使った花さ。貿易の目玉になるだろうね。一緒にこれを栽培しよう。この花が満開になったその時、お前は新世代の巫女になるのさ。
来た。流明箱が全部開いたのね。ものすごいエネルギーの流れ。集中しないと絶対に流門を開けられる音があるはずだから。
First try?
録音開始。
エイダ、全部起動させたぞ。音は聞こえる。
待って、録音中。
すまん。
Even though Ada said that her throat was damaged and she couldn't sing well, her voice rang out like the sorrows of heaven, almost as if she experienced the pain herself.
「流明箱を解放したからか施設中の力がものすごく高まってる。いろいろな音、声、感情で溢れて。
力にも感情があるのか。
Hold on one sec. Like literally 1 second, hold on. It is so hot in here.
感情だけじゃない。時空の流れの中で共鳴をしている人がいれば、その意識や考え方まで伝わるの。だから力と霊魂を同一視する人もいる。
それはつまり君は霊魂とお話ができる。
Sorry, I bumped the mic.
いいえ、巫女はあれを霊魂とは考えないの。ただの残留思念。
うん。僕は壁が揺れてることくらいしか。
少し揺れてるね。
微弱な振動が続いてる。まるで目覚めたいかのように。
続ける？
当たり前さ。カイトに一族を救うと誓った。だからこんなところで足踏みしてはいられないよ。この発見は飛び家に栄誉をもたらすに違いない。
そうね。あなたの一族。
大丈夫だよ、エイダ。
はいはい、分かってる。一族の栄誉を取り戻すのよね。
どんな状況になっても必ず僕が守るから。
This face reminds me of like live eater reaction.
変なの。さあ急いで。次はそっちの番でしょ。
分かってる。冥会長、共鳴準備。
あのね、ずっと謝りたいことがあって。彼が怪我したのは
I just skipped it. Fuck.
私を救うためでもあった。
I think they're like done and then they're not done.
君が気にすることじゃないよ。さあ始めようか。
Oh boy.
変だぞ。
Flashing light warning, flashing light warning.
どうして開かない
Flashing
の？
light warning.
そんなのわかるわけ。なんてこった。こいつは竜門じゃない。これスイッチだよ。
は
あ？これ自体が大きな竜明箱なんだ。空間中
Oh my god.
動かすための。
何このエネルギーと音。
しくじった。無双にさせちゃった。危ない。
Whoa! What? Oh my god.
Who?僕はまたやっちゃったのか。毎回判断を誤る。なんでいつもこ
う。我が演奏を聴け。
Hold on. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, my thing's falling apart. My desk.
我こそは龍脈探査第一人者飛び家の第四大使である。
Jesus. Whole room is falling apart.
ちょっと待った。僕は最大のライバルリバックだ。おい、竜門が動いたぞ。
またかよ。やっちまおうぜ。役立たずのゴミはゴミ箱へ。2、1。痛い。
ずっこけてやんの。
リバックス野郎も倒したし、あっちで遊ぼうぜ。いつも殴られに来るな、お前。
あいつ側室の子なんだって。母上が言ってた。だからハブられるんだよな。
龍脈から離れてリバックスが来られないところで遊ぼう。
僕は龍脈の
ずいぶん難しい遊びですな。トビの龍脈石板を使ったのですか？どうしました？転んでひどいお姿だ。
別に。
喧嘩で負けましたか？
喧嘩じゃない。
彼らに勝てませんか？
Sorry, I'm rocking back and forth in my chair if you hear that.
今回は何の役だったんです？
竜門。
演じがいがないですな。
ちょこまかするな。ただ動かなければそれでいいって。
でも動いた。
当主になってみんなを守れと母上に言われたって教えたら、みんな殴ってきたんだよ。
その話はむやみやたらと言いふらすものではありませんぞ。
みんな夢でも見たんだろって。
大丈夫。自分を強く持ってください。自分がなすべきことを。
僕は門だよ。誰も守れないもん。
門も素晴らしいですぞ。良くないものは門の外側へ、いいものは内側に留めましょう。当主の役割と同じです。いつの日かお母様と同じように守れるようになります。
でも門は動けない。何もできないよ。
今動いてるじゃないですか。門を閉じてください。一族を離れたい人がいても出られぬように。
Oh, God. I don't know if you heard that. That was my shoulder cracking.
門の中にいた方がいいのです。そして一族を守る者になる。
そんな人がいればいいけど。
Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a spam problem. Oops.
言います。若がいるところこそ後先考えず走り出すような。
カイト！
起きて、力エネルギーに持っていかれちゃう。聞いて、もうこんなことは二度とごめんだから。自分のことは自分で救う。あと少しでも角度がずれてたら、もし直撃だったらどこまで飛んでいくかわからなかったのよ。
カイト、どうして僕は
リバ君。
ごめん、僕のせいだ。僕が悪いんだ。カイトと約束したのに。ねえ、飛び家が鉱脈を失った原因も僕。君がマフィアに捕まったのも僕がこんな脳なしじゃなかったら。
力に感情を支配されないで。
僕なんか
カイトと約束をしたんでしょ。 一族を救うって。
でも僕がどんなに頑張ってももうカイトには見えない。
ついてきて、さっきの施設に戻りましょう。ずっと動いてなかったから巨大な竜鳴が周囲を誘爆させたのね。あの程度の爆発で済んだのは不幸中の幸いか。リバ君、大丈夫よ。前にも言ったけど、龍脈を追い続ける限り必ず会える時が来る。
僕のような脳なしじゃそんなこと不可能だよ。
さっきだって助けてくれなかったら二人とも宇宙の塵よ。白い牙の時だってあなたがいなかったらどうなっていたか。それにこんな古代遺跡だって見つけられなかっただろうし、今の自分が嫌いでも魂に誇りを持つこと。覚えておいて。二項無常。あなたと出会えたこと幸運に思うわ。
あのさ。
あのね。
あ、ごめん。
いいのよ。お先にどうぞ。まあいいわ。調子はどう？
ごめん、もう大丈夫。さっき何をしていたのか。
私は何も覚えてないわ。
本当にごめん。
さっきのいい話、全部師匠からの受け売りなんだ。何回も聞いてきたよね。なんで龍脈を探してるんだって。
それは
実は探してるのはお師匠なの。お師匠はとっても厳格な人だった。でもとてもすごい人だったのよ。有名な巫女でさ、通り名は三階の悪夢、高蓮の英雄。私は喉を潰して巫女の塔を追い出された巫女でしかないけど。あ、そうそう、私は正確に言うと巫女じゃないの。あの当時は名前すらなくて番号108番だけ。これが私の呼び名。騙されたなんて言わないでよ。ちゃんと龍脈発見してるでしょ。まあこんな私を師匠は拾って育ててくれたの。大戦時の食材のために私を新世代の巫女にするんだって。でも数年のうちに高蓮に再招集されちゃった。二度と協力したくないって最初は断ったんだけど、高蓮も必死でね、最終的には私を徴兵するなんて話まで出たの。
Kage wakes, and I'm still playing this game.
私は半人前だけど、幼女ってこ
I
とも
think
知られ
we'll
てたし、
be ending
利用
soon.
されたのね。
I think you were asleep for it, but I said that because this game has such long chapters, I'm moving the second stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays to 9 o'clock EST rather than 7:30 because, I mean, 7:30 is in a half hour and I just don't. I need a break in between, you know. So, that's what's going on. Hope you had a good nap, though.
私は行くって言ったんだけど、ミコの塔を落第した半端者に何ができるって怒られてさ。
We had somebody new stop by earlier as well. Their name was Alden, and yeah, they were pretty cool.
口が悪いのよね。育ててくれたくせにさ、私はダメな子って。高連もそれは織り込み済みで、師匠は私の代わりに徴兵に応じるだろうと。暗黒の忌まわしき流明、それが彼らが探していたもの。それを探すために向かうのは伝説の前鎮未踏の流脈、黒龍。
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the exhausted, like kind of nap. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm about to have that after this stream.
お師匠は本当にすごい人だから、行方不明になるなんてありえない。きっとどこかで困ってる。
A lot of reading. My throat is on fire. Because I hadn't talked to anybody at all. I hadn't talked until this stream started today.
まあ、誰もいなかったけど。いつも考えてる。もしあの時、私が半人前じゃなかったら、お師匠は行く必要はなかった。行方不明の原因は、リバクの考え方で言ったら、やっぱりこれは私の責任よね。
ごめん。答えられない。
そうね。だから私は助けてもらうのが嫌い。さっきみたいに。そのせいで誰かがいなくなるの嫌なの。あなた結構頭が固いのね。ちょっとは元気づけてくれない？ラミアよりダメね。
カイトも同じことを言ってた。
そう、ラミアも同じことを言ってたっけ。
君は本当にすごいな。
あなたよりちょっとだけ。一族のことしか頭にない次期当主。
真面目な話、一族衰退の原因を作ったのは僕だ。だから僕は一族を救いたい。
はいはい。
当然だけど、君のお師匠さん探しも手伝うよ。
はいはい。
なんだよ、真面目に言ってるのに。
どうしたの？信じてるわよ。
うん。
どうしたのよ。
なんでも。力が一瞬眩しくてさ。
見て、リバ君。この光ってまるで花が散っていくようじゃない？
花？
あれ、
花ってわからない？
知ってるよ。僕らが集めてる龍脈草花のようなものを英会王室では式典の時に装飾品にするのさ。盛大な祝賀会ではよく。
違う違う、そんな少しじゃなくて、英会の花の季節は短いって聞いてたけど、本当なのね。
言ってる意味がわからないな。
英会は花が少ないからか。私が言ってるのは辺り一面に咲く花。
一面に咲く花？
そう、まるで海みたいな。
海？そんなに？
うん、想像できないでしょ。目の前にある光が舞い散る様子、とっても似てるんだ。
花に詳しいの？
功労は退役後にお師匠の手で現在の姿に改造されたの。龍脈の草花で商売しようって。毎日毎日たくさんの草花に囲まれた生活。
へえ。
お師匠のお家は花だらけでね、そこら中に咲いていたんだよ。見てみたいと思わない？
ちょっと。
ちょっとだけ？海よ、花の海。
そこまで言われたら見てみたくなるね。
なんか乗り気じゃない感じ？
そんなことないよ。エイダの話だから見てみたい。
何を？まあいいけど、いつの日か功労が山界を離れる時が来たら、私の故郷に。うん、必ず故郷に来てもらうわ。私が大好きなところ。あなたの故郷とは違って四季があってね、いつも花が咲き乱れているの。
I think that's where he is now as an old guy.
エイダと会ったその年、功労は古代の遺跡を発見した。エイダは自ら万道封印所と名付けた。今までとは異なる異色の龍脈の発見。我々は期待の新人として注目をされ始めた。名が売れるという感覚を味わったのはこれが初めてだった。
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I moved slightly and I bumped the mic.
同年、我々は万道封印所発見者として登録された。エイダの夢が叶い、功労は龍脈協会の一員として登記された。さらに数ヶ月後、小惑星帯で移民団の救出に成功。栄誉探査者としての表彰を受けることになった。銀河歴8535年、功労は正式に龍脈協会のクルート名簿に名を連ねた。当時我々の名声は銀河の遠くまで届いていたように思う。 不思議だな。まるで昨日のことのように過去の記憶が浮かび上がる。カイト、私は当主になったぞ。
Awarded to the Red Chamber crew, Ida, Remy, and June, in recognition of their cultural and scientific contributions to Thousand Peaks in the year 8534 of the galactic calendar.
もう一度歌声を聞きたいものだ。
Everlasting paths. What comes may not be what you ask.
「これらすべて、もし君がいなかったら何の意味も持たないことだった。」
Alright, that was the chapter. The end of chapter 2, part 2. We are now on chapter 3, part 1. Saving. Thank God, because I didn't save last time. 1 year later. Okay. Well, that is where I'm going to end it. Let me put it on just me for a sec. Alright, that was another 3.5 hours of Opus. So, let me just do a little bop and bop. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the relaxing time with Opus. It's always just a relaxing time, you know, just good background music, reading, and just, you know, a chill time. I'm gonna be moving, like I said earlier, the next stream to 9 o'clock. So if you are here and you would like to watch Kenna Bridge of Spirits later, that's when I'll be doing it. So thank you. Let me hit the ending screen now, and boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much for stopping by today. You can stop by later if you'd like. I know it's late for some people, but not too late for others. So it's up to you. I hope to see you later. If I don't, have a wonderful night, wonderful day tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it.